Alright, so let me. Alrighty, yeah, so we are live, but I don't know if the notifications will go out yet.
Probably have to give him a second here. Oh, I see it on your Twitter.
Alright.
I already liked and retweeted it. Saw it right away because I was on Twitter.
Yeah, that means you have your notifications turned on.
Why wouldn't I? Because I would be a bad friend.
Woof. Alright.
Oh, I see you. There you are. Mama Pug's like, don't mind me.
Yeah, that's how she rolls. Alright, so...
Damn, that red shirt though, Kyle. I see you.
Yeah, I know. Wearing that red, beautiful red shirt.
Let me do that really quick, and let's share the stream. Why not?
Alright, alright.
I figured I might as well get all this out of the way early, just so I don't have to do it during the behind the scenes.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, I'm just gonna let it all out anyways. Alright.
Every time when we go live, I can hear JR's voice in the background. We're live! We're live!
Easy there.
Like if something epic was about to happen. It's episode 14?
Alright. Yeah, episode number 14.
Ooh. Can't wait to get to episode 52, because it'll mark 1 year.
Yeah, and I appreciate that, host. And let me just tweet out some things real quick. Wait, oops, I hit the wrong one. Hang on, let me fix my mic here. Alrighty, I just gotta fix everything. Alright, let me see. It looks like I just woke up. Well, I showered, yeah, I was just kind of lazy to mess around with my hair a little bit. Alright. I think we're good, though. My brothers, I think we are good to go. Yeah, I know, I definitely look like I just woke up. Fat yikes for the boys. Right, let me, yeah, I wanted to, turn that down. Are you first? I don't know, I saw Shadow hosting first, so kinda, technically, he was first. He was technically first, though. Big fat yikes.
Beat you to it, man.
Alright, but anyways, nothing really much to, set up now, so we will, get started here, so... Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girl pugs of all ages. Did I really just say girl pugs? Well, you know what? Let's just go with it. Anyways, welcome to the Kyle the Pug podcast show, episode number 14.
Pugettes.
We were gonna do episode 14 last week, but then my throat was kind of scratchy a little bit. I couldn't really, well, not really talk, but I had some throat issues. But Penguinator, appreciate the host. Yeah, everything went kind of bad, and I tried to do the mini stream Monday. I mean, it was kind of alright, though. I feel like I had a lot of things on my mind, but could have been better. But anyways, we are here. We are live inside the Pug House. We're having an all Nintendo show today, so I'm pretty excited to talk about this for you guys. And if you guys don't know who I am, I'm Kyle the Pug. If you guys didn't know that by now, what the hell is wrong with you? No, I'm joking. But
get off the internet.
At least my team didn't get swept by the Chargers, get beat by the Ooh, that's already throwing shots already. Yikes!
Throwing shots, man.
Oh,
how about this? What are the Angels doing? Let me expose right now.
Okay, let's. Well, this is an all Nintendo show, but let's leave the roast later on until after the stream. But anyways, Shadow is here. Shadow is here with us.
The Mariners destroyed the Angels today.
Shadow is here. Oh my God, you literally sounded like a I don't know what. But anyways, Shadow is here. It's not Burning Shadow anymore. It's Dark Shadow.
It's Dark Shadow now. Hashtag release the darkness.
That sounded really edgy. Honestly, that sounded really edgy. But
Not to
Penguinator is
mention,
also
man,
in the
Oakland A's
stream.
are doing better.
Whoa, easy with the mic. Easy with the mic. My brother,
Yeah,
you better just
exactly.
take it. Yeah, take it easy with that mic. But Penguinator is
Still
also
better record
here.
than your trash teams. Yeah, okay, Matt, man.
But Penguinator's here. He's just playing BO3 Zombies. I mean, he'll kind of chime in every so often.
Yeah.
But he's here though, guys. He's
Yeah.
he's
The
gonna
Penguin
chime
has
in.
to focus.
Yeah, let the Penguin focus. So, anyways, like I said before, I'm really excited to talk about today's show for you guys. So we have a lot of Nintendo topics we're going to talk about. We'll go from like E3 and of course the Nintendo tournaments that happened yesterday. But first of all, I want to get to what happened earlier this week with Pokemon Direct. That happened on June 5th, and if you weren't up at, 9 a.m. Eastern in the morning checking out, well, for me it was like 6 o'clock Pacific
6
time.
a.m.
6 a.m., big fat yikes. But anyways, I saw a lot of what happened. If you guys, I did a video on that also. If you guys haven't seen it, definitely go check that out on my YouTube channel. I know it's got a lot of dislikes, but again, I really don't care for the dislikes, and we know what happened with the dislikes. But that's another story. But anyways, again, super excited about the Direct that happened, and I feel like my favorite part of that entire Direct was the legendary Pokemon they showed. It was like Zacian. I think I'm saying that right. I'm not sure, but forgive me if I'm...
Zacian.
Yeah, Zacian and Zamazenta. Yeah, Zamazenta,
Yep.
I know that one. Yeah, Zacian and Zamazenta were the two legendary. Both of them honestly did look badass. Xbox was a sweat in regards to the relay. Well, we'll get to that here when we have time, though, Matt. But
Yeah, we'll talk about that if we have time.
But yeah, we'll talk about it over. But like I said, though, the legendary Pokemon, ooh, they look so badass. Like, I know from the designs of it, they're going to be definitely steel types. But it's unknown to me, though, if they're going to have secondary typing. So, like, I've been discussing this, like, in my video, like, my 5 things for Pokemon Direct. Like I said, if you haven't seen that on YouTube, definitely go check that out. Will they have secondary typings? I mean, it's kind of a toss-up at this point. But if I had to pick if they had secondary typings, I believe I would say Zacian would be part steel and ice, and then Zamazenta would be part steel and fire with the way, they look, the designs and how they look and all that. I don't know, maybe it's just me.
All right.
But right now, I feel like honestly they'll just be pure steel for right now. Well, you never know in the future.
Yeah.
So, what are your thoughts, Mr. Burn? I know you're like, well, I almost said Burning Shadow. The Darkness. Well, either way, I'll just call you Rich. How about that? But
Just call me Shadow. It's not that hard.
Shadow, Rich,
not
same
that
thing. But
No,
anyways,
it's not. Stop it. Stop.
but anyways, what was
I
your
don't call you
favorite part?
Pugman all the time.
Well, I don't care. You can call me Kyle or Pug. It doesn't matter. But what were your thoughts on it? Like, I want to hear your details, my brother.
Well, when I saw the legendaries being revealed, when I looked at when they showed Zamazenta first, I was like, you remind me of Solgaleo so much, Solgaleo so much from Sun and Moon, because it's like a lion, but these are wolves. I don't know if they're dire wolves or like
They kind of do a little bit though, honestly, if you can tell from the shape. It looks like to me it looks like if Suicune and Cobalion crossbred with each other, and that's what they would
Cobalion?
actually Cobalion, Cobal, whatever. But that's what they would look like, honestly. Cobalion.
Yeah. When I saw that one, and then when I saw Zacian, I was like, oh my god, they look so similar. And I
they
think
look,
they're both
honestly,
gonna be part steel.
Honestly, yeah, well, obviously they are going to be part steel. That is kind of a given. But
now the hard part is when it comes to the secondary typing, I kind of want to say Zacian could be either Steel Water
Steel
or
Water
Steel
or Ice.
Psychic.
Okay, Steel Psychic, really? That look with the
Yeah.
Steel Psychic. Okay, that's kind of a
Steel
stretch.
Water, Steel Psychic.
I mean,
And when I
Steel
look at
Water
Zamazenta-
and Steel Ice, maybe that would kind of make sense though. But Steel Psychic, I don't know, man. That's kind of stretching it a little bit. Like, what about
And
it
then
seems actually part psychic? Like, I don't understand. You're gonna have to
I
fill
know.
me in. You're gonna have to fill me in on this one, Chief.
I will. For Zamazenta, I was thinking between Steel Electric or
Steel Electric.
Steel, or maybe Steel. I don't want to say Dark.
I would say Steel Fire, honestly.
Steel Fire, or
Mhm.
they could just stay pure Steel.
I mean, like I said, that's definitely a possibility. I mean, honestly, I
Or-
would definitely would say the possibility of them being pure steel is more likely to happen than the steel electric or steel psychic or whatever. That's how I would feel,
Yeah.
honestly, too.
Or I was even thinking both of them maybe becoming Steel Fighting.
Ooh, steel. I don't know. I mean, I've seen like where like Terrakion, like he's a rock fighting, but he doesn't look like a fighting type. But like I said, I've seen some oddball typings out there, which we are gonna
You
get
could say
to.
that
Which we are gonna get to in a little bit. But
You could kind of say that with all the Swords of Justice. They don't look like that they're fighting types.
yeah, I mean, steel fighting. Both of them is steel fighting type. Ooh, I mean, honestly, that would. I mean, I could maybe see it just a little bit, but at the same time, I don't really would think they would actually look like fighting types, honestly. But the
only
sword,
reason-
the sword. I mean, this one kind of gets me with Zacian a little bit. The sword. How do you carry that sword in your mouth the entire time? Like, I don't understand that logic. But you know what?
If
It's
you're a
Pokemon.
legendary.
I mean, it
if
is
you're a
Pokemon.
legendary,
Anything's possible. Anything is
Yeah,
possible,
anything's
honestly.
possible. So the typings that I had finalized, I was thinking Zacian being Steel Psychic, Zamazenta Steel
See,
Fighting.
I don't know. Like, I mean, I could maybe see it, but that's why I'm saying, like, I don't know about that. Like, if they had, like, a purple color and maybe, like, a orangish color, then from on the box logo, then maybe I could see that happening. But at the same time, it's just, I don't know. I could definitely
Or
see.
I was thinking. What was that?
No, I was just saying, like, I just don't see it happening. I mean,
Yeah.
I've been wrong before,
Yeah.
but like I said, I just don't see it.
Yeah.
I don't see the
I mean, it's
similarities
fine. Feel
there.
free to disagree, just as long as you're not harsh about it.
I'm not harsh about it.
Yeah.
Uh,
or I could
what
see
do
them
you-
introducing a new type.
What do you
Giving
get
them that
when you
type.
cross a dinosaur and a pig? Oh God! Here comes.
Oh,
Wow!
dinosaur and a pig sore.
Wow!
Jurassic Park.
Gas!
Gas! Canister.
Get out of this chat right now. That's
yeah,
all I have
that's
to
a
say.
timeout.
Yeah, get out of this chat right now. Seriously.
That is a timeout.
That is the
yeah.
wolf's because barbecue his dickle pickle. Jesus Christ, Penguin. That gas canister, honestly, that was like one of the most daddest jokes I've ever heard in my life. Jurassic
Yeah.
Pork, my God. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
That-
Yeah, but as I was saying, I was thinking maybe they'll introduce a new type.
it's possible, but you never know with the Game Freak over there, like they did with fairy types in Gen 6, but I don't think they'll introduce
And I
that
may
type,
as well.
honestly.
I may as well get out my theory as well. When I saw them, when it looks like they encountered each other, it looked like they were about to fight, but then they stopped.
Yeah, because there's a bigger
I think
threat.
Zacian thought that. Yeah, Zacian thought that Zamazenta was a threat, but no, they noticed that they're allies. So my theory is they're the defenders of the region, depending on the version you play, and then the evil legendaries are going to be the ones to attack the region, whoever it is, and that'll make the third legendary of the trio come in, because every region has a trio, right?
Pokemon Sword, Pokemon Shield, and next thing, Pokemon Gun. No, but
Yeah, I
Ed,
can
no,
see
I
that
don't
everywhere.
I don't think he'll have Pokemon Gun. Honestly, that would be
If
too
there was
harsh. That's too harsh.
If I saw a wolf legendary with a gun on his back, I can see it being Steel Dark or something.
It's possible, but like I said, nobody knows about who the third generation, not third generation, the third Pokemon of the trio is. But you never know, though. I mean, if it was like me guessing, like between, it would look like just the third would probably look like just like the exact two, but like more like a father figure, like maybe like looks like a evolution form, but not really. But I don't know. I think it's way too far ahead to look into that right now. But anyways, I want to talk about the new Pokemon. Well, not just the new Pokemon they introduced, but Corviknight though. Holy hell, that Raven looks badass. I'm just gonna say that right now. That'd probably like be one of my favorite non-legendary type of the group. And when I first looked at it, hold on. When I first looked at it, it looked like it was going to be a dark flying type, but instead it's a steel flying type. Because, you know, it's like a Raven.
Oh, so you know.
Yeah, they did confirm that it was a steel flying type, like on Twitter someplace. I forgot where it was at, though. So I think it was on the, maybe Bulbapedia or something. Yeah, it was on the website.
No, it's on the Pokemon website.
Yes, you're fine, Gas. You're fine. We were just messing with you.
You're fine, Gas.
But anyways, yeah, steel flying type. That Raven, honestly, that looks menacing. It looks like it wants to beat somebody's ass. That's like, don't piss him off.
Kyle? Huh? Do you know how tall that thing is?
Yeah, it's like 7 feet tall.
Yeah.
That
if I saw that in the middle of the night, I would be scared to death.
It looks like if it's 7 feet tall, then it looks like a pseudo legendary for sure.
This early though, because it looks like it would be in the beginning of the game.
No, I don't think. I mean, maybe it might be in the beginning of the game, but I feel like honestly, like it's gonna be a final evolution stage, and to have him appear at the beginning of the game, I just don't think that's gonna happen. Like, there's gonna be like a couple of pre-evolutions, like 1 evolution, 2 evolution.
I think that's the region's bird Pokemon, because Gen 1 you had Pidgey. Gen 2 you had
he's gonna be a final evolution form for sure. He's not gonna be like, you know, oh my god, he can catch this Pokemon in the game, he's so OP. But yeah, he's gonna be.
Who was Gen 2? Hoot Hoot?
Yeah, Hoot Hoot. Gen 3 was Tailo and Wingull. I think, yeah, both Tailo and Wingull.
Gen 4 was Starly.
Starly.
Gen 5 was
Pidove.
Gen 6 was Fletchling.
Yeah,
Gen
Fletchling.
7 was...
Yeah, Fletchling. Yeah, that's almost forgot about that too.
Did Gen 7 had one? I don't think they did.
It was that toucan one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Peck.
Yeah, Pikipek. Yeah, that's who it was.
There you go.
Yeah, Pikipek was the legendary. Not legendary. What the hell am I saying? The bird type. Yeah, my mind. Here's a guy. His mind's not all there. But here's some other Pokemon that were on here. Let me see. I know there's one. Let me go back to here. Let me go to the rock type.
Corviknight, but you know.
Yeah, Dreadnought. Yeah. Dreadnought looks like he's obviously, it's a turtle and looks like he could be like a rock type. That's obvious for a fact.
Don't know why it's not part dragon.
I mean, maybe it might be part dragon. Like, maybe when it evolves. Maybe, like, say, like, that dark type. I can see some water similarities because it's like a turtle or something.
I was thinking dragon rock, like a Tyrantrum type thing.
It's possible. I could definitely see that. It's either going to be, in its final stage, it's either going to be, the Dreadnought's either going to be a rock dragon, rock dark maybe, like Tyranitar kind of, or a rock water type, somewhere around there.
Water dragon? Kingdra?
I don't know. Honestly, it has bite, and it obviously, because it could be a dark type, could be that. I don't know.
Well, one of its abilities is Strong Jaw.
Yeah, that is true. Like, it's got a giant jaw. Why wouldn't it have Strong Jaw? Honestly,
and it has shell armor, so that means this thing's gonna have high attack and high defense. So when I looked at it, I'm gonna give my thoughts real quick.
Yeah, that's fine.
I looked at it, it looks like a fossil Pokemon to me, just because he looks like a dinosaur. When I looked at this thing, I'm thinking, is this the fossil of the region?
I could definitely see it. I could definitely see that being a thing.
But every generation had 2, except for Sun and Moon. Sun and Moon did not have any fossil Pokemon, which surprises me.
Alright, so let me try to play this here. Okay, here we go. Here we go,
The
kinda.
one thing that bothered me when people saw Corviknight's typing, people thought it was the only steel flying. I'm like, no.
Not
Skarmory
exactly.
and Celesteela are right there.
Celesteela, that thing looks like, with Flamethrower and
Watch
Leech
what you
Seed.
say.
Flamethrower and Leech
Watch what you
Seed,
say.
yikes.
Watch what you say. It's my favorite Vulture Beast. Watch what you say.
It's garbage. That's all I have to say. No, I'm just joking.
I was about to say.
I thought he
Don't
said
make
he
me
had it
sleepy
cleared.
with it.
The only thing I would like to sleep is Monica. Okay, Bill, that is awkward. That's not.
Okay.
But anyways,
Believe
government.
it or not, Celesteela
Fucking
can
government.
sweep teams. Because that thing is annoying and it's good.
Alright, so, anyways, I want to talk about another Pokemon that's obviously going to be like the normal type of the group.
Oh, I know who you're
Wooloo.
talking about.
The little sheep.
Wooloo.
That thing honestly looks like it doesn't look like you could actually fight with it, or like, but it's more like a farm animal. Well, obviously it's a sheep, and sheep are
I
mostly
think
on
it's
the farm.
adorable.
But I think you could definitely use it as a pet, though. I don't really see it for fighting. Maybe
Oh,
when it
yeah.
evolves, though, it's possible. But at the same time, it's
You
just,
know, evolve into like a ram Pokemon. That's what people are predicting.
a ram Pokemon. Ooh, like a ram, like a
That-
powerful ram.
I see this thing being the Tauros/Buffalant of the region.
I don't know. That's too soon to tell at this point. To me, there's a
Or
lot of things that are
Watchog,
like too
something like
soon to
that.
tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's obviously, it's like I said, too soon to tell though, but Dynamaxing, that looks kind of silly, honestly. That looks super duper silly, but if it
I know
played
people
right,
hate it.
yeah, that looks like it could be like, I don't know, that could be something.
However, the positive thing
Use
about
growl.
it is that it reverts back to normal after 3 turns, so that's a good thing. If it was permanent, I think I would hate it. If it was permanent.
If it was permanent, people wouldn't be playing it at all.
Nope. Because people would use it as an in-game thing. However, since Pokemon Leagues like to start during the Pokemon community, which I know very well, by the way, I don't know how they're gonna handle it. I don't know if they're gonna ban it or they're gonna do it.
I'm pretty
Because it's bad
sure,
enough
I was
we have
talking,
Z moves and Megas.
Penguinator was telling me this about that. I'm pretty sure they'll probably ban it when they do like competitive Wi-Fi battles and maybe some like VGC and all that. But I bet, yeah, because I remember Penguinator was saying that they'll probably like ban it or something and then leave everything as is. But maybe in the anything goes category, they'll probably add that, or maybe like make like a tier in like
Yeah,
its
anything
own
goes.
right. Yeah, they'll probably add
Imagine
like
running-
somewhere like that.
Yo, Kyle, can you imagine an anything goes? You can run a Mega Rayquaza, a Dynamax Pokemon, a Mega, and a Z move.
Yeah, that'd be, well, not broken, obviously. That's like the ultimate offense right there. But
Yep.
anyway, why is, okay, so my thing is buffering apparently on my screen. Let me guys know if you can see my screen through the chat just to make sure everything's okay. Let's see if it's still going.
I think I can see it.
You can still see my thing, okay. But,
Yeah, you're good. You're fine.
okay, yeah, it might be just my computer then being a piece of garbage. But anyways, so the wild area, that's going to be a thing. What else is going to be a thing? Okay,
I love
so
the fact that you have control of the camera.
oh,
I
max
love that.
raid battles. Yeah, that's going to be be
Yeah.
something. Max raids, you can
That's
team up with like 4
already-
people or like 3 other people
That's-
including yourself, but that's 4. And you can
That's good
team up.
content for subs.
Yeah, that's actually pretty nice also. I would definitely like try to do something like that. Dan, thank you for the host, man. I see you.
Hey, Dan the Man, what's up?
Alright, so, if you guys want to know more about my Pokemon video, just there, I will try to get that video. Let me pop it up for you guys here, so that way, if you guys want to go check it out here, I'll copy and paste it and I'll post it in the chat for you guys. Let me see if I can find it right now. Let me see, Pokemon, okay. Because I want to copy and paste it so that way I can get everything going.
Oh, there's one more Pokemon we forgot to talk about.
Oh, I mean, like I said, it's honestly, like, it's better off if you saw more of the video because we gotta at least move on here.
Okay.
Yeah, this...
Okay, so nobody cares about the grass Pokemon then, alright.
I didn't say that. It's just that we just gotta keep going and moving on because we got, like, I would say a 2-hour show, honestly, and we gotta talk about a bunch of other things right now. So I know there's
Yeah,
a
I
lot
guess
to
so.
talk about it, but we got to. I am not here.
Yeah, I mean, if I had to do a very quick thought, Elder Goss looks pretty cool.
All
That's
right.
all I'm gonna say.
All right, so there you go, guys. That is my video. If you guys want to go check that out. I know there's a lot of dislikes on it, but like I said, we're not going to talk about that. And plus, I really don't care for the dislikes at all.
Who
But
really cares?
anyways, moving on. I don't know if you guys saw this, but they had the Nintendo tournament yesterday in LA for the Super Mario. There's actually 3 tournaments, but we're talking about the first one here, the Super Mario Maker 2 Invitational. And when I actually saw that, it looked pretty damn intense for all these speedrunners, 4 speedrunners gathering together just to speedrun a Super Mario. And this was Super Mario Maker 2 they played on, not just Super Mario Maker 1, but Super Mario Maker 2. That was the game that they did. And honestly, it was pretty awesome. I think that was like my favorite part of the entire Nintendo tournament. And I don't know about you guys, but honestly, I don't know if Shadow, if you saw this, but some of those speed runs and some of the levels that I saw on there, some of those looked very creative and super awesome. They took the new concept from Super Mario Maker 2 and they added those levels in the actual tournament. Cat Mario, like there were some parts in there that was Cat Mario. So there was like a new way to defeat Bowser, like right at the end with the dropping icicles on Bowser. It takes like 15 hits from an icicle, like to defeat Bowser, like just to drop it on him. And they have cranes in there. You can make the lava go up and down. It was pretty insane. I don't know about you guys, but I found it to be pretty insane, honestly.
No, I think it's insane. I was gonna say it, how insane it was, but you pretty much summed it up for me. So I'm just gonna stay quiet.
Well, you don't have to stay quiet. Chime in, dude. That's the part of the show you gotta chime in. I don't want to be all just about all just me. But anyways, so yeah, Abdallah Smash was the one. If you guys don't know what Abdallah Smash is, he's a Nintendo YouTuber, does like Super Mario Maker, Pokemon. He does like a bunch of other Nintendos. Yeah, he was the one that won the Invitational for the tournament, and he was lighting it up. Like, I guess there was one level where he beat some guy. I think it was the completionist, I think. He was so far ahead of him, and this actually kind of made me laugh a little bit. He teabagged right at the end where the flagpole is. He, like, did a couple of teabags, and he just, like, jumped on the flagpole just to taunt him a little bit, but it was pretty funny. You're definitely getting Mario Maker 2. Yeah, like I said, it looks super fun. Even the tournaments, it was...
really is.
It went by super quick, super fast. Well, not super quick, though, but honestly, when I saw it, I got super into it. And I'm so glad, honestly, that they actually did, like, a tournament for it. Because it's, like, something new, something different that you normally wouldn't see. And honestly, like I said, I enjoyed it very, very much. And I don't know, Shadow, I don't know if you saw it, but, I know Penguinator.
I only saw a little bit of it.
I don't know if Penguinator has seen it. I don't think he's seen it, but I know he's been like working all weekend and such. But
I only saw a couple.
yeah,
of
if you guys want to go check it out, though, I can definitely link it to you guys in the chat.
Yeah.
For those who haven't seen it, let me go to Nintendo's YouTube channel real quick. It was actually. Some of the stuff is actually, yeah, the whole tournament thing went on for like almost 7 hours. It was absolutely insane. So let me, here, is this the Invitational? Oh, that's the Invitational Finals, but this is, okay, I'll link you guys part of the Invitational. Let me just put that right here so you guys can go check that out. It's a pretty intense video. Some of the thing will have that. I also saw where Mario Maker 2 won't have online. They said they were going to have online, but then they announced they weren't going to have it online because of, I don't know what it was that caused them to change their minds, but I feel like, I don't know, will they have the multiplayer? I don't know, the 4-player multiplayer race, like, I think they canned everything out of it. So, and there was a lot of pissed off Nintendo fans that were talking about that too. So yeah, everybody's like, oh, we get to play online with other people. Psych! No, you can't. Freaking Nintendo trolling everybody. But anyways, like I said, I feel like if there was a game like I would honestly play, I would definitely get it for sure. Like if I had a Switch, that'd be like one of the few games I would get also. So yeah, the video is right there in the description, so if you guys want to go, like I said, go check out that video. You definitely definitely save that because it was pretty damn intense. So yeah, that's just like the final part of it, but the whole thing was, because if I wanted to link the actual footage from the Nintendo tournaments, it's like over 7 hours long, and I don't think people want to watch something over 7 hours long. But
I mean, I've attempted it before, but it's too hard.
All right. So speaking of tournaments, though, I want to talk about another, tournament that happened along with it, because this is the second tournament of the 3, and I kind of stuck around a little bit just to watch it a little bit to see how it plays out. Splatoon 2, obviously. I think Shadow was mentioning this to me a while back. I think Flames also did too. So give credit to both of them for telling me a little bit more about this game. So the way that Splatoon 2 is obviously played, it's absolutely nuts. Just it's like I know I said this before, but it's like Call of Duty, but basically for kids. And like, what I mean, like for kids, you obviously shoot paint at each other. There's like different modes you can play, such as the turf war, capture the tower, like game modes like that. Like, I think there was this one game mode. I think it was it Rainmaker? Because there was Rainmaker, and then there was something else. It's like Clam Blitz or something. I don't remember what it was exactly, but it was a pretty fun little tournament. I'm not gonna lie. But the way that the GG boys, I guess they were Japan's team. They won the entire thing. They were just absolutely insane. I mean, Japanese teams, so like on Nintendo, they're always insane no matter who it is and where they play from. And I'm going to get to the Smash Brothers part here in a little bit too, but that Stingray, though, I guess one of the abilities was, I guess it's an ability, I'm not sure. I got to go back and look. The Stingray looks absolutely nuts. When I saw somebody use that thing, it literally can go through walls, and it can like pinpoint wherever the enemy is at and whatnot, and yeah, that's not broken or anything. I'd be like, damn, I'd be dying to this thing over and over again. That'd be something I get mad over, honestly, in a sense. But yeah, like I think you've played it before, haven't you? Like, give me some of your expertise on it, Mr. Shadow. And this just in, Shadow's not here. Sweet. Okay, so thank you, Shadow, for letting me talk by myself.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so that's his expertise
the entire time.
Yeah, you're definitely, yeah. I'm not gonna say much, but anyways, let's be serious for a second. Let's be serious, man.
All right.
I thought he would just like randomly went AFK for no reason.
No. Otherwise, I would have told you. I would have said, "I'll be right back, you guys."
Yeah, just like that. But anyways, give us your expertise. Give us your expertise, sir, if you can.
Can you repeat the question again? Even though I was
your expertise on Splatoon, man. You're the one that told me about it.
Splatoon?
Done already. Wait, what do you mean? Just refresh.
The game is great.
The game, yeah. You said you played it like a couple of times.
Yeah, I did. When I went to my cousin's house, when it very first came out, like, I think 3 years ago at this point, I played it, and it was pretty fun. I actually enjoy playing it, being the little Inklings and all that stuff, having these wars. Reminds me of Call of Duty, like a children's type of Call of Duty game. It's pretty fun. I actually do plan on getting it in the future, and probably playing with anybody on it who likes to play Splatoon.
Yeah, I mean, that's like one of the few games on my list though to actually get, honestly, like Splatoon 2. What's up, Bloody? Yeah, Splatoon 2 was gonna be like one of the games on my list though. Well, I don't know. Splatoon 2 has been out like a couple years. I don't know. Maybe I'll just save up for maybe the next Splatoon or something.
Like 3
I don't
years.
know. Yeah, maybe like Splatoon 3. Yeah, because this is gonna be my next point. they said that they were gonna have like a Order versus Chaos sort of thing for the next Splatfest, and the designs for it. I actually looked at the designs for the for that event. Like you can get, well, I guess, yeah, because yeah, they announced it right at the end of the tournament when the GG boys won it against the American team. I forgot their name of the team, but Call of Duty, all grown up. Yeah, basically that's kind of what it is, Call of Duty for kids. But some of the designs though for the Chaos versus Order event, it actually looks pretty cool. And if you guys don't know what that is, I will. I'm gonna see if I can try to link it for you guys, so that way I can let you guys look at it here. So let me Google it really fast. Yeah. So Chaos versus Order. Yeah. So that's yeah. Here we go. I got it. I got the link for you guys. There. So let me just put that in there. So that's basically what it is. That's basically the event for Splatoon. So if you guys want to go check that out, and as always, I'll leave everything in there. So if you want to put that in there, it's a pretty interesting event though. So it's basically like the last event. I think they said it was the last event of all the events that they're doing. So that's going to be quite interesting to see how that plays out. Alright, but anyways, continuing on with this tournament, or all the tournaments that happened, all the 7 hours of footage they showed.
Oh my god.
Smash Brothers Ultimate, that tournament went on. I think out of all the games they showed up, that was like the least boring to me. Like when I saw it, it was like literally like the least boring tournament to me. And I know people are like, "Oh, it's Smash Brothers," though. The way the layout was made, it just seemed like why? What's the purpose? You're gonna have like a 1v1, and then in the next match after that, it's like a 2v2 sort of thing. I don't know.
Well, the layout brings you in to be more engaged.
Yeah, it does, but the time, I think the overall time for the thing, because it was like 6 minutes to each match. I felt like it went way too long. Way the hell too long. And I'm not trying to hate it or anything, but it's one of those, it was one of those tournaments you had to get used to at first. I mean, yeah, there was a lot of people that were good, like, the Japan team, I think, was just apart from the Splatoon, the GG Boys. When I hear GG Boys, it sounds like either the name of a boy band or like a in the hood sort of rap gang, but I don't know. But that's just me basically.
Okay.
But anyways, going back to Smash Brothers here real quick. Yeah, Japan's team did win it all. Think the I was gonna say something else here too. Kids play. Hey, only I can be. No, there's a lot of people that are a lot better though than Link, honestly. Like there's some fighters. Like they actually graded it from like S tier to A tier, all the way down to like B, C, D, you know, stuff like that. But anyways, yeah, I think remember the last time I played Smash was a long time ago with Japanese are born with built-in Nintendo cheat codes. What the hell? Jesus, Penguin.
Well, I mean, the Japanese people, they're very good.
Yeah, they're a lot talented. They're obviously a lot talented, honestly.
I mean, plus they get the game first, so it's like...
I think everybody gets the game, like, at the same time. It's not just, like, the Japanese people get it.
Well, if there's some Japanese people that are big that have already played it, they'll get it, like, a couple days early. Especially if they do YouTube on the Japan side.
Yeah, even... It's not just Nintendo, though, Gas, but Overwatch... yeah, I think they have Pokemon. At least a... Yeah, Pokemon too. Yeah, Overwatch, Pokemon,
Call of Duty.
Yeah, well, maybe Call of Duty. I don't know, but a lot of like maybe Marvel vs. Capcom is a thing too. Like they're pretty good at that also. Excuse me, but anyways, so going to my next point, I was going to talk about. But what I really wanted to watch the tournament for. I watched a tournament to see if they were going to announce the next DLC fighter for Smash
Ooh.
Brothers Ultimate, but they did confirm though that it's gonna be released on Tuesday at the Nintendo's E3 Direct. So that's
Which
gonna be
makes sense.
Yeah, that does make sense. So Sakurai did confirm that he's gonna drop the announcement on Nintendo's
Smart man.
E3. I don't know what time though. So it is confirmed that it's gonna be on that day. But what time in the day during the Direct, I don't know.
Is it only one DLC character?
I heard it might be one. You know, he could surprise us and he could give out two. I don't know. But anyways, and speaking of Smash Brothers DLC and Nintendo E3, Yoshi's cousin Foshi. What? What?
Foshi.
I do
Yoshi's
not get
cousin
that.
Foshi.
But anyways,
Oh, okay.
so let's get to some predictions here on because we were going to talk about a little bit of the Direct here, but
Ooh.
staying back on the
I have
Smash
a few
Brothers.
predictions.
Well, hold on. Let me stay with the Smash Brothers here real quick, and then we'll talk about like the rest of the Nintendo Direct here real quick. So, who do you think the Smash Brothers DLC character is going to be? Like, do you have any predictions, thoughts? Like, who are you expecting to be in it? You know, stuff like that.
Well, I have a few people. I know people really want Shadow in Smash. People want Waluigi.
Yeah, no love for Waluigi. Wario's in the game.
Yeah, Wario's already in there.
Yeah, Wario's been in the game for like the past, like, I think Smash Brothers, Brawl, Wii U, and obviously in Ultimate. He's one of the default characters.
Who else do people want? Let me see. I know it's Shadow and Waluigi. Some people said Goku for whatever reason. I'm like, I don't know about that.
No, that's not gonna happen.
That's not gonna happen. As much as I want that to happen, that's not gonna happen.
That's like
because he's in
somebody.
Jump
It's
Force.
like somebody said on Twitter, Kotal Khan was gonna be in Smash Brothers. I'm like, nah, man. Wii Fit character, Wii Fit trainer is in the game. Yes.
Yeah, Wii Fit trainer is in the game. So
Yeah.
maybe another Kirby character. I don't know.
Like Waddle Dee. Is that who you're talking about? Waddle Dee?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, because that's the only character I can think of. Because I remember playing Kirby 64 back in the day, and I
Same.
just remember that character. Very underrated game, by the way.
Is there any other Mario character that wanted to be in there?
There's a lot of Mario characters. I think they're already good with Mario characters.
For some weird reason, I was gonna say Captain Toad. I don't know why.
Toad, just like Toad by himself.
Yeah, I don't know why. That popped in my head.
Okay, that's not bad. Not bad. Okay.
Maybe another Pokemon? I don't know.
It could be a possibility. Like, let's see. Like another fighting type. Yoshi
There's
Blue.
a lot of fighting type.
Yoshi Blue, but Yoshi has that color blue though in the game, so it's like a skin he has. So here's a couple of my predictions though. They should put in Sora from Kingdom Hearts. Cynthia.
That's not bad.
It's not bad. Cynthia and Kristen would be super happy about those predictions, but I don't know. I mean,
Kingdom Hearts characters, people will love.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say it's impossible, but it's more in the slim to none. But I wouldn't be surprised at the same time. But here's a couple of my predictions. Mickey Mouse. But here's a couple of my predictions real quick.
Why not?
So Tails from Sonic, I know he's an assist trophy, but Tails from Sonic definitely gets a mention. Knuckles also definitely gets another mention as well, because he's part of the Sonic franchise. And since they have the villains in there, Eggman Robotnik is another possibility, I personally think.
The Shadow, like I said.
Yeah, Eggman, Robotnik. Daisy's already. Why are you guys talking about characters that are already in the game? Like
Daisy's already in the game.
Hank
Rosalina,
Hill
too.
would dominate everyone with propane education. Jeez, now you guys are getting a little too crazy. My chat's getting a little too crazy. Kirby, yeah, Kirby's already in the game. The other one I had. This is if you look, Bloody, if you looked up the Smash Brothers roster, the Smash Brothers Ultimate roster, basically all you have to do is just look at the roster, and it's also Shadow. Here's another thing. If you guys grew up playing Banjo-Kazooie, I feel like he needs a resurrection. Everybody is saying, Banjo, he's going to be the next character with Kazooie, Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie. And obviously, I've never played those games. but I feel like he definitely deserves a spot, like I mentioned.
What
for
about
sure.
Spyro?
Spyro?
Yeah.
They would have
Spyro
to
the
talk
Dragon.
with they would have to talk with Sony on that one. I don't know what Sakurai's got planned, but
That wouldn't be bad. Or
we're talking about like
Sly
Nintendo
Cooper?
characters. We're talking about like Nintendo characters, not like PlayStation exclusive. But if you want to talk about like, you know, characters from PlayStation, you would have to talk to like PlayStation All Stars Battle Royale. But yeah, that was actually a pretty underrated fighting game for all the PlayStation fighting characters. If you guys didn't play that on the PS3 a long time, but that's another topic to talk about here for another day. My third pick, I don't know if anybody would get this character though. Yeah, you're somebody in the background goes, woo! Sounds like a ghost.
Yeah.
But okay, well, before I say this character though, what's up, Jessica?
Hi, Jessica.
King Boo could be a possibility. I'm not gonna rule anything out there.
That's like saying Piranha Plant should be in there.
Well, Piranha Plant's already in there for DLC. Like, I think it was DLC 1 or 2. I'm not sure. I think it might have been DLC 1. I'm not sure. But, anyways,
Thwomp.
Thwomp. Here's my prediction. If you guys heard of Donkey Kong 64, Lanky Kong or Chunky Kong, bring those guys back. They need a resurrection too from Rareware. His birthday is today. Well, happy birthday to the belated Adam West.
Rest in peace, man.
But anyways, yeah, I feel like Chunky Kong, everybody like disrespected Chunky Kong when he was on Donkey Kong 64, but I loved him to death. You mean Tiny Kong, you mean, or Dixie Kong? That's not a bad
Dixie
option.
Kong.
Yeah, Dixie or Tiny.
Dixie Kong wouldn't be bad. Yeah.
Yeah, Dixie Kong, Tiny Kong. Here's another bold move I think would probably be like out of left field. Anybody remember the game Nintendogs? Or like kind of sounds familiar a little bit? It's
I was
basically
thinking maybe
Nintendogs is a game that was on the DS where you could like pick your own pet and keep them as pets. One of them, I feel like one of the pets will be on there. But watch, it's the pug. Watch, it will be the pug. Like, can you imagine the Nintendog pug on the Smash Brothers game?
Your mentions are gonna blow up if that happens.
Yeah, my mentions will definitely blow up.
Pepsi Man.
Pepsi Man. Next thing he's gonna say the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man from Ghostbusters. I can definitely see him saying that. But
Or the Coke Man.
the Stay Puft.
I was thinking maybe another Fire Emblem character because over half the roster is in Smash.
I can't even talk. You had the game and it was hard to train the dog I had. Yeah, I heard it was pretty difficult though. What are those things what was those Tamagotchis things? Like you could keep the robotic dog as pets?
Oh, here's another one.
Yeah.
Are there any Animal Crossing people in Smash?
I think Isabelle was one, and Isabelle and Villager are the ones that are in. I never played Animal Crossing, but I know who they are. I know a couple people that do. But yeah, Isabelle is the little dog, and I think the Villager from Animal Crossing, they're in there too.
Yeah, I have no idea who else to say.
The Dominoes, Okay, bloody stop. Now you're just throwing random names out there. I'm like, majority of you guys are literally just throwing random names. I mean, it's funny though, but I appreciate that. But 10 people for watching the stream. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. So like I said, if you guys don't know, we are talking Nintendo topics. We're talking about everything Nintendo. It's pretty lit right now. Then you had a husky on there, and that dog was also hard to train. Yeah, I think the bigger dogs are usually hard to train, in a sense. I think that's why. I think I would like to have a husky too sometime. You know, some one time in life. They should shut up, Gas. Like, stop. Oh my, Ronald McDonald. Okay, you guys are just stretching it now.
Next thing you know, you guys are gonna say Donald Trump. Next thing you know.
Yeah, you guys are just killing me right now.
And then Donald Trump's final smash is gonna be the wall.
And he's just gonna say, Joina. Not China, but Joina.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, you guys are nuts. But, anyway, going to, some more E3 stuff. We were talking about predictions at E3. So
What's next?
Nintendo E3, that's going to be on Tuesday at 9 a.m. So if you guys want to go set your notifications on for it, they'll be showing it on Twitch and YouTube also. But for the show, add Metroid. Wait, what do you mean?
They
add
already
Metroid?
did.
Yeah, the Samus. Yeah, Ridley's in there too, like as a default character.
Ridley's already in there.
Yeah, Samus,
Yeah.
Dark Samus. Yeah, they're all in there.
Zero
Everything
Suit
is
also in
Punisher's
there, too.
raw. Yeah, even the Zero Suit version. And I bet Bloody gets a heart. Well, I'm not even gonna say any of that. Nope, I'm not. Nope.
Oh, you mean a hard on? Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Yep. Never mind. I forget I said anything. That was not cool. Here's a guy that talks about it. But, anyways,
I mean,
so
there's no shame in it. It's a woman. Come on now.
but anyways, so going back to my
Oh, yeah,
point
anyway.
here. So 9 o'clock a.m. Pacific time. That's 12 Eastern for those who are on the East Coast. So if you guys hit the notification bell on the Nintendo YouTube channel, and I think they're gonna show it on Twitch also. They're
they
they're gonna show like a 45-minute to an hour presentation of all the games that are gonna be coming out, like supposedly in the near future. So let me get to you. Let me get to some more predictions here. Basically,
predictions on games?
yeah. What games do you think are gonna be released though? Because we already have an idea of what's gonna be coming.
Well, I know
Luigi's
they're gonna touch
Mansion.
on-
Luigi's Mansion 3 is supposedly, I believe, is confirmed though, but everybody was
Yeah.
talking about like, oh, what do you think of what the title's going to be? Is it just going to be Luigi's Mansion 3? Will it have like a title to it? You know, blah blah blah. I think in a way, I feel they'll show Luigi's Mansion 3 like some clips for it. But if I had to pick a title, I think it would be Luigi's Mansion 3: The Revenge of King Boo. But I don't know. I could be wrong.
I like that title.
Super Mario World 3 and 3D?
I wouldn't be against it.
Like a remake of it? I wouldn't be against that either.
Yeah.
Luigi's Mansion was on this. Yeah, I mean, they might do something with that. You never know. Yeah, you're still happy over Friday? Well, I'm glad you're happy over Friday, Jessica. I'm so happy for you.
I mean, they did give us Resident Evil 1, 0, 1, and 4 on the
Yeah,
Switch,
Resident
so
Evil
I wouldn't be
0,
against
1,
Dead
and 4
Island.
are on the Switch. Dead Island 2 on the Switch.
Wouldn't be against it.
I mean, yeah, true, but I feel definitely Luigi's Mansion 3 is gonna definitely come around. Super Mario World's your favorite Mario? I feel, yeah, because you can. It's one of the classic Mario's. It's basically where you can like twirlies and spins and ride Yoshi up and grab the.
I can see them
Mario.
touching on Mario Maker 2.
Yeah, Mario Maker 2 they'll definitely talk about some things. Sword and Shield they'll definitely talk about. Here's the most controversial thing that I've been reading on Twitter, every so often. A new Animal Crossing game. And I know we talked about this earlier, but imagine like everybody's like so hyped up for Animal Crossing and then there's like nothing, like not a thing gets shown about it. Like I would feel so bad for the people that were hyped up about it.
Wasn't Rebecca talking about that?
I think she was. I didn't really catch much to it because I was busy, but
I did see her tweet, and yeah,
I mean,
she wanted it to be revealed.
Yeah, that's like I mean, I never really played it myself, but it would make sense that honestly, I would believe that they're way overdue. I mean, I would kind of play it if I had a Switch. I would definitely play it, but I would think they were. I think they're gonna show something. They'll show something Animal Crossing related.
People want it.
Stop!
I know.
Jesus, bloody stop!
I know people would want another Pikmin game.
Pikmin. They were talking about another Metroid game too, but I don't know how that's gonna work. Or maybe bring like Metroid Trilogy, like maybe put 1, 2, and 3 on the Switch or something. Maybe we might talk. Maybe there's some more inside info for, I believe, Zelda Link's Awakening. That's obviously the remake for it. And like I said, the design for that is pretty cool too. What about Mario Party? I think they already showed some of Mario Party last year, but I wouldn't be surprised if they added something, Mario Party related. But I think it'd be
Yeah.
too soon, though. Honestly, I mean, to
I
me,
can
it'd
see
be too.
DLC for the games that are out.
Yeah,
already.
for DLC for like games that are out, like Mario Party, you know, for the Switch.
Mario Kart 8.
Yeah,
probably.
Mario Kart 8. They might add some DLC. Yeah, they might show some things at the Treehouse. I think for Pokemon Sword and Shield, Zelda's Link's
They'll announce
Awakening,
more
Luigi's
Switch
Mansion,
bundles.
Luigi's Mansion 3. How to get like a certain bundle where you can play like a certain number of games online and all that jazz. I feel like that would be like a thing, honestly, to me. But imagine like a new Mario sports game though. Like maybe
I'd be
like
hyped.
Mario Golf, tennis, baseball, soccer.
I do want another Mario baseball game.
Everybody was saying like, oh, a Mario Strikers game. Like they need another game for that. But it's not just
we
that
have
though. I
two.
remember the last time I played something Mario related, like sports related and all that. It was on the Nintendo 64 a long time ago. It was Mario Golf and Tennis Mario Golf and Mario Tennis were the games that I played, which were super
I
fun
have
by the
them
way.
both.
Yeah, super fun by the
Yes.
way. And I think a new Mario soccer game would be. See, I never played the GameCube Mario. I mean, I played the GameCube before, but just like Luigi's Mansion. What was another game I played? Metro. I think it was the Metroid GameCube game. Mario vs.
Sunshine?
Sonic. That could be a possibility, honestly. Like
New Mario vs. Sonic.
yeah, Mario vs. Sonic for like the summer game. Wait, what is it? The 2020 isn't the summer games? Is it summer or winter? I'm not sure.
They did do an Olympic Winter Games one.
Okay, so that was okay.
A few
So
years ago.
Mario
They could do
vs.
a summer
Sonic,
one.
Mario vs. Sonic on the Switch for the summer game. That's not a bad idea, honestly. I never thought about
It's not
that.
a bad idea.
Have you
It'll sell
seen
well 'cause it's more
gameplay
on Sonic.
footage of the Super Mario Strikers and Mario Strikers? I think I've seen a couple videos of it. Like, I think one of my boys, like Mike, I think one of my old to longtime friends, Duderock18. If you guys haven't checked out his channel, like he's a good, very underrated Nintendo YouTuber. You guys definitely go check him out. I think I might have seen him play it a couple of times against like his good buddies and all that, but I haven't really seen too much of it. But it looks super fun. I think that was the only time I saw the gameplay footage of that.
Out of those two,
You had
I
a
like Strikers
3DS.
more.
You had a 3DS and the charger broke. Yikes, that sucks.
My charger got lost, so I can't even play on my 3DS.
I've had a couple of DSs that did break, like over the years. I think that was the last Nintendo console I had was the Nintendo DS, and that's where all the Pokemon Platinum, Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, and all those games that I did
Was
compete
it
over
regular
Wi-Fi.
DS or DSi? Which one?
It was a regular DS. Game Boy
okay.
Color and the old school Game Boy. Ooh, yeah, you're going way back, man. I remember those good old days
Game
where
Boy
I played Pokemon Crystal on the Game Boy.
Red, blue, yellow, brown.
Yeah, red, blue, yellow. It was green. It wasn't brown.
Green, yeah.
Yeah, actually, speaking of which,
Oh,
Pokemon
no, I think
Brown.
is a ROM hack.
Yeah, brown is a ROM hack of red and blue. Like it takes place in a totally different region. And Prism, the one that I'm currently uploading, if you guys haven't checked out those videos on my channel, I would definitely recommend for you guys to do that because
I've been slacking. I need to.
that ROM hack is also one of my favorite ROM hacks, apart from like Pokemon Flora Sky and Pokemon Glaze. But that's
Ew.
why you don't like Flora Sky? Yeah, I hate you right now. No, I'm joking, but that's fine if you don't like it. But I like it though. I like it personally. Liquid Crystal's in my top 5, also.
Liquid Crystal is good. I like that game.
Yeah, but anyways.
That's a great game.
Okay, so what are you expecting from back to the topic at hand. What are you expecting, like, games-wise? What would you expect at E3? Shadow?
Well, what I'm gonna expect, I'm just gonna dive right into this.
Alrighty,
What
go
I'm
for it.
expecting is definitely a new Luigi's Mansion game, because I know people want that.
It's gonna happen. That's definitely gonna happen.
I would say some sort of new Mario type adventure game. I don't know what they would call it. I want to say another Super Mario World type game. Something like that. DLC for sure for games. and maybe another Pikmin game or Animal Crossing, because I know people love Pikmin.
Do I feel? I mean, let's ask you this: do you guys think that Animal Crossing will be like they'll announce an Animal Crossing game in the near future, like tomorrow? Not tomorrow, but Tuesday. I would say,
see, like, the title
I would
name
say
and that's
yes.
it.
I would say yes. I would honestly say yes. I think they're going to show something, and I would be super shocked if they didn't show anything Animal Crossing related. And I never played it myself, like I said, but
I was
would
never
be,
into it.
I mean, I would probably like try it every once in a while. It wouldn't be too bad to play, like just to chill out and have fun.
I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't seem interesting to me, but I'm not gonna shit on the series.
Yeah, just don't. Yeah, just don't knock it until you try it. It's kind of like it's kind of like Minecraft a little bit, but not. You don't have to like mine for anything. But it looks like it'd be like relax and
I can see it being those type of games that's not for me.
Oh, but you're talking about like Splatoon, and well, that's the exact opposite. But anyways,
no, Splatoon
Splatoon 3. That could be a possibility because they had the Splatoon Splatfest announced for the Splatkopolis. I don't even know how to say it. Splatkopolis. I don't know. I cannot speak today. Sounds like Frogger.
And then I could definitely see the news on Sword and Shield. That's for sure.
Yeah, this is what we don't want to see at the treehouse. Somebody once said, "Here's how to catch a Pokemon." I'm like, no, we don't want to see that.
No, I did not want to. They showed that with Sun and Moon, and it annoyed me.
Yeah, they even showed. I think they showed a demo. I think for it was like it was a long time ago. But it was like Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. I think like they showed it like a demo at the treehouse. I kind of. It was kind of annoying though when they showed the demo.
Yeah. Yeah, but I liked it. I have the demo still on my DS. I had fun with it. I played it back in September of 2014. I think that's when they released, or it was in August. It was somewhere around there. I know a lot of people were on it and streaming it, just trying to cover the whole thing.
Yeah, that's gonna be with every single Pokemon game, honestly.
Yeah, any demo that we get, people are gonna want to play it just to cover it completely to see what you'll find. You know. I'm hoping they'll show us more areas, maybe another gym, maybe one Pokemon, or maybe they'll reveal types, middle evolutions for the starters, something like that, or maybe some gameplay of a different area or like a new feature. I could see that too.
I could definitely see that somewhere down the line also as well, but especially with the Link's Awakening remake too, like.
Oh yeah, Link's Awakening. I forgot to touch on that.
They'll definitely show something with that. What I think they'll show like maybe like some of the beginning parts for Link's Awakening. I mean, I played a little bit of it, but I never completed it. Like that was like years. Well, you never played it either. Shut up.
Yeah, but at least finish it. Come on now.
Yeah, I actually need to finish Minish Cap. Also, I was doing a Let's Play of that, but I kind of
slacking right now.
I know. The thing is, like, long story short, like my recording. I think the next part for that series got corrupted somehow. And I probably may have to finish most of that story, unrecorded and off stream. But then when I can, though, I can load up another save file and then just go back to like at the point to where I left off at. Don't get me.
The life of a YouTuber.
Yeah, life of a streamer and recorder. I was gonna say, don't get me that.
It sucks.
I know.
Penguinator out of nowhere. It sucks, man. It absolutely sucks.
Does.
Well, I finally beat the map, so.
Oh, you actually beat the map solo? Here's a guy that beat Setsubo Noshima by himself. Taking out all the spider bosses.
It's an expert, zombies expert over here.
But anyways, yeah, I just feel like honestly, that's gonna be what's to come for Nintendo Direct. What are your guys' predictions though?
Everything.
What are you guys' predictions though? I know this is gonna be uploaded on YouTube, so if you guys want to chime in on the Twitch side, you can. But this is mostly for the YouTube people. Definitely put your predictions in the comments below. I actually do want to see some of that. So, anyways,
I think we covered everything, right?
Shaq Fu too. Oh my god.
Oh my god. God damn it, buddy.
Shaq Fu, whatever your name is. You want some of the Shaq Fu whoosh, when he's talking about with him and Yao Ming. Yeah, that's pretty.
Anyway.
Yeah, that's yeah. Bloody's just trying to. He's trying to be the comedy clown as he always is.
That's what I do. That's what I would do sometimes.
All right, let me get to a question here off Twitter. I gotta find it here.
Oh yeah, you were gonna answer questions.
Yes, I am gonna answer questions before we move on. Just E3, Nintendo related, stuff like that. So somebody asked me on Twitter, what was your favorite part of the Pokemon Direct that happened last Wednesday? I know you did a video on it, so I was just curious. So I mentioned this earlier. So we talked about Zacian and Zamazenta. That was earlier. So that, again, those were like my favorite parts of it. But also, like, another one of my favorite parts was the max raid battles you could do. I feel like that would be super fun too.
Can we both answer or just you?
You can answer too.
Okay. But I'm gonna let you finish.
But calling out Kanye. But anyways, so yeah, I feel honestly like the new pod, like everything, like you could have like imagined to hope for. You could have asked for anything better. But I feel like if they would have improved on something, I felt like they could have shown at least the final stages evolutions, and I think they might for the starter Pokemon. I think they might show that for E3. So. Not just that, but maybe a new evolution also somewhere down the line. I said it maybe as either a steel type or maybe a bug type. I don't know, because I feel like the region's all gonna be all steel types, but who knows? Beat it on solo round without shopping free. New personal best. But anyways, so basically, yeah, that's how I would see things. If they were gonna show like the new evolution, all the final stages of the evolutions for the starter Pokemon, I think they're gonna probably show that at E3. That kind of goes back to my point from E3 all the way back to a certain Pokemon game. But you never know. I feel like they got a lot to show, so it's gonna be interesting to see what will happen with the Nintendo Direct, because it's highly anticipated to be like one of the supposedly like most to watch, directs at E3, because of course Sony's going to be out of there, and I know PlayStation's not going to have much because they're working on the PS5. Supposedly it's supposed to be released by next year, but that's my personal take on it. I feel they're going to definitely have a lot of people tuning in. I feel like this will probably be like the most watched Nintendo E3 Direct, maybe of all time. You never know. And again, that brings me back to my point where they have a lot of games that are supposed to be rumored to coming out, and I'm pretty excited for it in a very high sense.
I love how you were talking about the Pokemon stuff. Out of nowhere, you go to everything else.
I know. I mean, I'm just saying for everything. They got a lot of stuff lined up. It's not just Pokemon and Zelda. I mean, They got everything lined up. Even like new Mario stuff. Maybe, the Smash Brothers DLC character. You have Animal Crossing. You have Luigi's Mansion. Maybe Metroid or something. Maybe a new Mario sports game. You got so much stuff lined up. Like, it's insane. Yeah. It's absolutely insane. But, anyway, Pokemon Squirtle's Revenge. Stop. Easy.
That would
Easy
be the Squirtle Squad.
Yeah, that would be like a game, like on like a side. That'd be like a canon kind of Pokemon game, like a side, not a side quest, but like a Pokemon like side game, like that did with Pokemon Pinball, Pokemon. I think it was Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I think that's the name of the game. And
I was never a fan of those games.
I don't know. Just I didn't really like got interested in those, honestly.
Same. I never really cared about the Pokemon spin-off games, unless it was Pokemon Stadium for the 64, or Pokemon Snap.
Oh, actually, this just dawned on me. I almost forgot about this. How about make like another Donkey Kong game? Because we didn't even talk about Donkey Kong yet. I mean, we kind of did for like the Smash DLC and all that, like certain characters that may come in, but. How about make like a game similar to Donkey Kong 64 for the Switch, except like it's 3D, and it's like you go to like certain. It's not like Donkey Kong 64. We're like, oh, it's the same. It's like the same thing. No, just like make it like a open world Donkey Kong 64 game where you got to go to like
kind of like Mario Odyssey.
Something like that, yeah. A little bit. Just like mix it up between DK64 and Mario Odyssey and see what you get from there. They have another Donkey Kong Country game. Yeah, I used to have I used to have a lot of Donkey Kong games on my Game Boy. Like the spin-off. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for, the spin-off. Yeah, you loved Donkey Kong Country 2. Yeah, that was like the most hyped. Donkey Kong Country was the second one on the Super Nintendo. Yeah, I love that too.
I saw all the hype on that, and I'm not gonna lie, the game is pretty cool and pretty fun. I saw a lot of gameplay, so I can understand why people love it compared to the first one.
Well, here's another stretch that I have. Here's another stretch that I have. That another time on like certain games being added possibly to the Switch. And I was playing this with my brother earlier. I know I didn't stream this today because E3 kind of caught most of my attention. Yes, Overwatch. That's like one of my bold predictions to have being exported to the Switch. I feel like a lot of Switch people like... Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, PC has it. I believe Xbox One also has it too. And PS4 has it too.
No, Xbox does have it.
Yeah, Xbox does. Yeah, that's what I said. I believe Xbox has. Yeah, so Xbox, PC, PS4. Why not let it come to the Switch? Like, same with Cuphead on the PS4. Like, it's there for the Xbox One, Switch, PC, not the PS4. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's another game I was gonna mention too. Like, and then if the Overwatch actually got exported to the Switch, and like maybe you might see maybe a DLC character from. In Smash Brothers, maybe Overwatch related. I don't know. I'm just throwing, shots in the dark here, but I feel like if that did happen, that would be pretty insane. But that's just me. That's just me. I mean, it's wishful thinking at this point. But anyway, so yeah, that's basically my thoughts on E3. Like I said, if you guys want to leave your predictions and comments. It is Tuesday, so you guys do have some time, so definitely drop it in the description below the stream. We'll be looking at the
comment section once this gets uploaded on
they
YouTube.
They have Friday the 13th on the Switch. Yeah, I saw that. I feel so bad for the people that do play that on the Switch. I'm like, no, don't buy it. It's going to be a waste of money. And especially with that lawsuit going on with Friday the 13th on the
crossplay with PS4 players. That'd be hilarious.
I mean, that would be pretty cool, honestly, but the game is super glitchy. Yeah, but the game would be super glitchy, though. That's the only problem.
I know. That's why you don't play it as much, right?
It is super glitchy right now.
Yeah, you just have cars flying all over the place. As soon as Jason hits them, it's just pew! I remember Batman and I were in a game a long time ago, and Jason, I guess, hit the car, like when people were trying to escape, and the car just like flipped like 5 times in the air, like in place, and then all of a sudden just landed like it didn't land on the hood, but it landed upside down. It was, I think I have a clip of that somewhere. It was so damn funny. I mean, I just started laughing my ass off. Like, the glitches are funny, but they're also like messed up at the same time. Like, what's the point of the game objectives if the objective's gonna glitch on you and you can't get out? Then yeah, that's kind of a waste of time.
They gotta fix their game.
I mean, they'll they're not gonna add any more content due to the lawsuit, but they'll definitely like add like patches and updates and like double XP and all that jazz, But like I said, it's a guilty pleasure game to play. I enjoyed playing the game. I know a lot of people, and I played with a lot of people on that game for a long time. Most of you guys are watching that right now, so I absolutely have a fun time playing that game for sure. But honestly, like I said, if you're buying that on the Switch, I don't recommend getting it. I just don't see it being a Switch game. But
no.
Anyway, so
stick to PS4.
I forgot about that bloody. Oh my God, the Chad spread eagle. Holy shit, I forgot about that. Oh shit. I remember one time we were all Chads and we were attacking Jason too. It was like 5 Chads against 1 Jason. That's oh my God,
that's how I leave him, son. Yeah, Goofy.
Yeah, it was yeah, it was like 5 Chads. And I don't remember who the characters. It
Why
was
you do
just
this, Kyle?
No, we were trolling Jason though. That was the thing.
Exactly why?
It was funny. It was part of our segment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, with Goofy and all those people, man. It was pretty damn funny. But anyway, so yeah, that's basically it though for the E3 side of things. But speaking of E3, real quick, I do want to discuss what happened with the EA E3 part of it. I know it's not Nintendo related, but we got some time here, so we'll definitely talk about that. So Apex Legends, I haven't played that in a long time, but they're adding a new they're adding a new character called Watson who uses electricity, and it's more of a defense character. Yeah, at season 2. They're gonna launch her at season 2. And I think they're adding a new weapon, which is a weapon you can only get out of the supply drops. And I looked at the weapon. I don't really remember the name of the weapon. It was like I think it's called the L-Star or something like that. I'm not sure. But it's like a fully automatic weapon that's like super OP. Excuse me. And I just took a look at it, and yeah. Bloody, they made it to where you can't stun Jason where he's in range mode. Madden's the same every year to you. I mean, yeah, it kind of is, honestly. That's why I kind of stopped playing it. Like, the only time I ever played Madden... I mean, I played Madden on the, like, PlayStation before, but the only time I've ever played Madden was on the Xbox. Like, you know, that, NBA 2K, all those games
MLB.
on the... No, MLB The Show I play on PS4. That's the only baseball game, like, only sports game, apart from golf, I will play on the PS4.
Did you get the new one from this year, or you didn't?
No, I did not. Like I said, I got some stuff I got to deal with. But anyways, going back to my Apex thing real quick. Yeah, the weapon is super OP, and they said that the if you finish in a top 5, like in any mode any game you play, they will basically let you into rank mode or arena mode. They'll have like their own arena mode. Like if you finish in the top 5, and they'll give you like certain perks and challenges to like unlock new cosmetics and stuff, which is kind of cool though in its sense. But you guys will have to find out. And they have I think Wraith's new skin where she kind of looks like the Boogeyman a little bit. I mean, it's all right though, but it's not something I would put on her though. That she doesn't look too spectacularly well, honestly. But anyways, the new Star Wars trailer or the Star Wars gameplay, Jedi Fallen Order, came out. Or I think it was EA. That game actually, yeah, these are the same people that made Apex, Respawn Entertainment and EA. That honestly does look pretty awesome in a sense, like the gameplay and the style.
With those types of graphics, that's like sold to me because it looks so nice.
Yeah, that honestly does look pretty badass. I like it. I like that game.
I saw the trailer, and it looks so nice. I'm thinking about getting it now.
Yeah, I mean, I would probably, like, if I had the money, I would definitely get that myself. I played, like, see, this is the thing, I'm a huge Star Wars nerd. They, basically, I've played, like, majority of, like, every Star Wars game, like, almost every Star Wars game, like, that's come out. Like, the only Star Wars game I've never played was, I think it was, Pod Racing. That was, like, a long time ago for the N64. And Star Wars Rogue Squadron 2, and I think Rebel Strike was the other one that I haven't played. But other than that, I played everything else. They're making a new Legos Star Wars game. Actually, speaking of Legos, I think there was like this racing game. I forgot the name of it, but they have Lego Racing now. They actually have Lego Racing, which is a thing. Lego Forza. Yeah, Lego Forza. That's what it was. Yeah, they have basically it's like it looks kind of not corny, but it looks interesting, but at the same time it also would look like something I would definitely see as well, which is pretty fun. But honestly, yeah, that was like one of the few things I enjoyed for the Xbox part of it. And I know that has nothing to do with Nintendo stuff, but it looks pretty dope. Yeah, Lego Forza is a thing. So if you guys haven't seen that, you can definitely go check that out also.
Lego Star Wars I did enjoy. Have you played it?
I have not, but there was some times where I actually kind of do want to play it. But yeah, I mean,
Fortnite.
Lego Fortnite, yikes. Super
I think
yikes.
I'll play Fortnite if it turns Lego.
Right?
If I'm being honest.
It's called Minecraft.
Yeah, Minecraft. Lego
With that type
Minecraft.
of name, how about no?
But remember, Dan also watches plays Minecraft. He also
Yeah,
likes
but,
to do Minecraft too.
I'm not a fan of that game, to be honest.
Lego Fortnite.
However, I will say that the game has good concept, but it's not for me.
I mean, you know, like I said, I mean, I'll play it sometimes to get challenges done, but that's not it. But anyways, real quick before we get out of here, your Warriors are down 3-1. Are you expecting a comeback? Do you think it's over for them? Somewhat, even without KD.
Yeah.
Even without KD.
I do believe we can still win without him.
It's gonna be hard as hell, though. You guys are going back to.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard as hell.
It's in Toronto, right? The Game 5. Yeah, Game 5 is in Toronto.
They're going back in Toronto. So they have the home field advantage, as if they didn't have the advantage enough, being up 3-1.
Yeah,
but,
and they're going back to Toronto, and like I don't really, unless there's a miracle that happens, I just don't think Raptors are gonna end it.
Yeah.
They proved me wrong how good they were. Well, I mean, I know the Warriors don't have KD, but at the same time, they proved that they actually can play together as a team, and I feel like they're gonna close it. They're gonna close it by tomorrow night. The season's gonna be over. That's just how I feel about that. But anyways. I am going to end it. I'm going to end the show here. We discussed I can't even talk. We discussed a lot of things. I hope you guys did enjoy the show. And like I said, this will be uploaded to YouTube tomorrow. And like I said, leave a like, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications for the people that are watching on YouTube. And for those on the Twitch side, thank you guys so much for stopping by, making me laugh. We're just having a good time. All about us. Like I said, with every time with the podcast, it is all about us. And we're going to do like a mini host and a raid here real quick. We have enough people here. Not really a raid. We're just going to host somebody. We're going to host my community that I'm in. So be sure to give them a follow, guys. They're actually 5 followers away from 100. So definitely go check them out here in a few seconds here.
105 followers away from 100?
No, I meant 5 followers away from 100. Sorry, here's a guy that can't speak.
Oh.
But anyways,
yeah, I was about to say that.
I will see you guys tomorrow. We got a new set of schedule for games lined up. I know I can't speak. I'm sorry, but we have some games lined up for you guys. We're gonna probably play the new Borderlands. Well, not new Borderlands, but the Handsome Collection for Borderlands. We're gonna try to stream that tomorrow. And also, we may do a speed run this week. I don't know what game, but we're gonna do a speed run. I don't, like I said, don't know what exactly, but anyways, guys, I will see you tomorrow. Thank you guys for stopping by. For Shadow, Penguinator, and I'm Kyle the Pug. I will see you guys tomorrow. #PugBark. Bye.
Peace.